So this what y'all get today. I ain't getting all did up. I'm resting. I'm preparing. I have a performance tomorrow and a solo and everything. And I just wanna. Ooh, did I flash anybody? I didn't flash nobody. Um, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. Any, hold up, any, hold up. I'm laying down. I'm laying down. This is gonna be a lay down episode. It's gonna be a lay down episode. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how any of this amazing is happening. I know I've done work and I'm doing work, and that's what I know. I know I'm showing up just as me. The intellectual part of me wants to figure out the details, and the spiritual side is like just relax. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But the intellectual side is like, hey, we got data. We have data of experiences, and you need to consider this data. It don't just be a la la land. But la la land feels so amazing, even though it's scary and all of that good stuff. But even with my performance, like when I tell you I am living the life of allowing divine to come through me now all the time. Sometimes my intellect um can I wouldn't say get in the way, but it can okay, what's going on? My intellect can be like very loud sometimes. But I would say 8 out of 10 times, even 9 out of 10 times, I'm allowing my divinity to guide, and it doesn't always make logical sense, but I do trust it enough, and it is um, louder than my mind most of the time. But then my mind, then my mind wants to have a discussion with my spirit, like what are we really doing? And spirit is like, trust the process, trust the process. My mind's like, yeah, we we got data. This ain't the right thing to do. This we got a lot of data that says no. And spirit is like, trust. Look at this data. Look at this new data. Look at all this other data that you have, and then I just have to sit on down. I just have to sit on down. And I just realized, like, even talking about my performance and my solo, like my logic is like, oh my God, are you prepared? You didn't even practice. You only rehearsed. Da, 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 da. And then my spirit is like, you are definitely prepared. Like, first of all, your solo is a song that you love, that you've been singing for years. It's not a new song that you have to learn. You know, everything you are I'm connected to. I'm connected to everything that I'm doing. So it's like all I gotta do is get dressed, show up, pray, rest, which I'm doing today, hydrate my voice, and go and allow divinity to utilize me as the tool that I am. Like that's all I need to do. Of course, people want to put all these rules like, well, this is how you should do it. This is how you should prepare. This is how it should be done. But divinity knows best. And I have been practicing. I have been preparing, and I have everything, almost everything. Everything that I love and desire, and it seems like it happened fast, but I know it didn't. I'm here for New Earth. I know I'm here for New Earth. Um and I have this really pressing, very, very pressing emotions that are happening right now in regards to New Earth and in regards to the emergence and I, the people that I interacted with yesterday. Like, these are the people I want to, they're my tribe. They're my tribe. All I can say is that they are definitely my tribe. Um, it was the synchronicities was out of this world. The synchronicities was just definitely out of this world, and to finally like have that support and love in my life is amazing. And I welcome it and I appreciate it, and I don't want to sound greedy, but I'm just really knowing that with all of the stuff that's happening, that's so good, that it is definitely, certainly meant, since it isn't my desire field. Because if it wasn't meant, it wouldn't be something that I would desire. It would just be something I would be just like everybody else. Well, not like everybody else, but I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I would just be like, well, whatever, you know, and just, I know I'm speaking in incomplete sentences, but I have to. And I feel like those who get me would get it, you know, um, because I get it, and I've had interactions with individuals where I don't have to um, break everything down into minute detail, like they get it, and that's a joy. That is a joy. That is a joy. I had a sister friend who came and spent some time with me, and it was so peaceful. It was so peaceful, so joyful. We laughed. We spoke about spiritual things. We munched on food that we probably should have munched on. It was Wendy's. But still, all in all, I've had a successful dump. I'm praying she's had successful dumps. So we're not carrying that food inside of our bodies. And it was just good. It was just really, 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 really good. And then I went to that luncheon, and that luncheon just did something to my spirit. Like, it just was affirming, confirming, um, and it was really kind of interesting. Afterwards, I was given the task. Now, I had there to go and lead um, a song, and I didn't take the opportunity. I hid, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stand over here and sing. Even though it was a song that people have been given to me this whole freaking 2025. Like, even though it's not technically my new year, because I celebrate the new year in March, spring equinox, so my new year is coming. But this song has been presented to me ever since January, over and over again. This would have been the third time I sang this song in public. And I did sing it in public. I just did not lead it, because I just was like, I just, I didn't act quick at that moment in time. I didn't. I didn't. I probably should have. People told me you should have did it. We heard you. Like, after we heard you. So in my defense, okay, I didn't go to the podium and sing, but I did. I did sing. So it wasn't like I just shut up. So I think I get, half of the credit. And I got invitations to join this really amazing space. I don't know how I feel about this space. I like it. I do know that. I like this space. They definitely seem to be on my vibration and on my wavelength in regards to spirituality, because what I've noticed, and I've only visited once, but I felt that pull there. And then when I got there and visited, it was just like, they have treasures and treasures. And, I mean, the treasures are astounding that they have there, and they're a strong, they're a strong spiritual community, and they're close, which makes it not even, it makes it convenient, it makes it just practical, it fits all of those things, It's just, I'm still kind of getting over the last experience, the recent experience that I had, where I connected with a person, and this person was um you know we it was an authentic connection. And then when I showed up, I was like, oh, I like this. They have a lady in charge, which I'm like, okay, okay, I got a lady in charge. I got it. I get it. All right, go ahead, girl. And she was just very authentic, and I love how she delivers, and she does what she does. But there were still some men in positions that wanted to flex their authority, and when they tried that with me, I was just like, yeah. Like, no. Why? You are already in a position of authority. You don't need to flex it. What are you flexing it for? Why are you trying to correct what I'm saying as if I'm saying something wrong? And it was something that was small, but it was certainly the principle that had me like, huh? Yeah, no. I'm not coming to a space like that because I'm not coming to battle or war with anyone or anything. And if you feel it necessary in a position of authority to flex that to somebody that's coming to give and to share, then it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work because I'm not coming to ask you for nothing. I'm not. I'm here to share. I'm here to give. I'm here to serve. But I'm not doing that in a hostile environment. I'm not doing that in conflict. I'm doing that in peace. I'm doing that in love. And if you feel necessary to, for no reason, like no reason, I called a woman who has a position of authority by the correct title. And what he did was tell me that that was the incorrect title for her because she's not married. Why, or first of all, why did you find the reason why did you feel the need to tell me that that woman that's in authority is not married, sir? Why? Why'd you feel the need to tell me that in your correction of me calling her by her title? And then when I spoke to other people who have more experience in these organizations, these spiritual, these religious, I even call them spiritual, these religious organizations, they said, oh no, that's the correct title. You called it a correct title. And I said, it felt like it was correct. Like I didn't feel wrong. She is a woman. So I must address the fact that she is a woman, even though she's a woman of authority. That seemed like the right title. That didn't seem like a title only a woman gets if she's married to a person that has that title. That's what this man told me. And after that interaction, I was just like, yeah, I'm out. Deuces. That's not the space for me. So that's why I'm a bit reluctant about this other space. But what I do like about this other space, right, is that they are not they're very gentle. Like they're the type of they remind me of me because they want to know they're not just inviting anybody into their space. Okay. So the fact that they have invited me into their space is, a green flag because they're not just inviting anybody. They're not. They're not. And I didn't really put that together until afterwards, like, after the whole luncheon and everything. I was like, wait a minute. I Because I record, as I am being present, as I'm being aware, I'm also recording. My mind is recording. So I'm gonna look over every little thing, every little detail afterwards. And to tell you the truth, I had such an amazing, 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 amazing time with these people. I was at the perfect table. Like I have been in situations like that before where I was sitting at tables with people and I came just being me and being, just being me. I'm happy, I'm bubbly, but I'm also silent and I'm also observant. And like it was different. It was at somebody's birthday party last time I was at a situation like that. And I had already interacted with the women, the mother. I interacted with the mother, and the mother was cool. Everything was good. I had interacted with the lady whose birthday it was. Everything was cool. I had interacted with the lady's daughter. Now, the daughter was an adult, and the daughter seemed cool, but the daughter's girlfriend was her energy was different, you know, and it was a couple of other people at the table. So, you know, at this, it was same setting, you know. The mother that I had already been to her house, we laughed, we joked, and all of that good stuff. She was different at the table, man. She was different at that table. I was like, okay. And the lady, she was still herself, you know, but her daughter was, I guess, with the girlfriend. She was just on her wife's or her girlfriend wife. I don't know what the lady is her, but it was her lover. You know, like she was on her vibe, and I could feel it. Like even though it wasn't, they wasn't saying nothing, I could feel it, and because I could feel it, it made me close up. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here. And that was that. And that was the opportunity for me to do something. What did I do? I think I did a poem. I did do a poem. I did spoken word at that event, you know, and that was that, you know, that was done. But this event yesterday was like the complete opposite. First of all, I hadn't interacted with nobody there except for one person, and she wasn't even there when I first got there. So I sat there. I was the one of the first people there. And so I want to say that maybe people gravitated to the good energy. I don't know, but everybody that sat there, they were good. Like when I tell you good, everybody was their unique self, but everybody was good. It was just, it was good. It was good. We had a good fucking experience. It was like, okay, I fucks with y'all, you know? And they was like, we fucks with you too. And we didn't have to say, we fucks with each other. We just sat there and had a good fucking time. And I was just like, oh, I love it. Like, it was such a good time. I didn't even want to get up and move and go nowhere. Like, even though, yeah, I got my leg situation, but it was such a good time. And then the people who came up and that spoke, oh my God. Like, this one lady, oh my God, I don't know who she is, but I'm like, that's my future friend. Like, I know we maybe not friends right now. But you my future friend because you are doing the things that in my mind I know it's possible, but I just didn't know like how it could be done. And now I see how it could be done. It could be done with community. Like you have to have a strong community. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do, but you have to have a strong community because you're gonna need each other. You're gonna need that support. You're gonna need that understanding. You're gonna need the love. You're gonna need that non-judgment. You're gonna need that safe space. And so that is what I am literally seeing emerge before my very eyes. And it's wonderful. It is amazing. It is astounding because I first of all I didn't know that this is what the missing pieces were because I was just like, I'm this great person, I have this great heart. I love and I give and I don't understand why things are not coming to fruition. It was like, hello, ma'am, you're not an island unto yourself. Okay, you need people. And I was like, I don't trust people. What you have to trust people, good people. Like pay attention. Don't just trust anybody. Pay attention. Pay fuck attention. You know. And I was paying attention. That's why I was feeling the way I was feeling. But now I'm experiencing these wonderful, amazing people who are not superficial, who are just authentic. Like this lady had me, oh my God. And I remember this lady. I remember this second time I seen this lady. I remember when I seen her the first time she was coming, I was going, but I wanted to make sure she was accommodated because she's older, you know? So I was like, okay, I'm about to get up. You need somewhere. Here you go. I'm leaving because I was taking up a lot of space anyway. I have my son with me. It's two of us. We would take about 5 chairs. He has coat all over the place. He was bouncing around and stuff. I was like, okay, yeah, let's get up out of here. Let me just get up out of here. We came. Let me get up out of here, you know. And we were leaving, she was coming and she was looking for a place to sit. And I know she didn't want to sit in the mix with everybody. She wanted to sit in the cut. So I was like, you know what? Here you go. Is this good for you? And she was like, yeah. And I said, all right, you enjoy the show. And I left. And then today, well, yesterday rather, she sat at the table with me, and they were talking, and she was talking, talking about how somebody tried to disrespect her, a server. It seemed like it was a similar experience, and the lady had caught an attitude with her. The server caught an attitude with her, and she got up and she punched the lady in her that shit just made me laugh so much. It just made me laugh so fucking much. I was just like, Nana, for real. And it was good. It was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. It was such a good time. I'm so grateful, and I just want to share that gratitude, now on top of all of that gratitude and all the greatness, and tomorrow, what I have noticed is what it seems like, and I don't know whether it's natural, because it's like I feel like people just know. Some people just know, and they feel, and they go according to their feeling. But I know I've mentioned that how I felt like multiple people were like they wasn't suggesting, they were telling me to go um into a specific area, and not with my life, to a actual like area, like I don't know how to describe this in a most diplomatic way. They were telling me to go to a place, or tell me go to a place, but not just go to the place. They were telling me to speak to a person. And I was just like, why? In my head, I was like, why do they keep telling me to speak to this person? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about something that has nothing to do with this person. Why are you telling me to talk to this person? And I had already met the person. I had already spoken to the person. I already interacted with the person, and it was a very strong strong energy exchange. It was an exchange. It wasn't just like it didn't feel too much. It felt perfect. Too perfect. That's what it felt. It felt too perfect. That's the word. It felt too perfect. I was like, I'm out of here. I ain't staying here. I look, I be looking for clues. Ooh, what I see? Oh, I see a band. Oh, that no, stop it. This too perfect is already taken. I'm out of here. And I literally was running, and people were still like, random people would be like, random conversations, random people. You need to go talk to that person. You need to go talk to that person. And my last conversation that I had with somebody, where I was like, oh, well, I took your advice. I talked to that person, and um, yeah, things are going pretty well in life, and it was a business thing, not a business thing, because it wasn't a business thing, it was an employee thing, and it's not even a real employee thing. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, but I feel like this institution is going to employ me. I really feel like they are. But anyway, um, so the person I went to go thank, wise lady, almost 70, I went to go thank her and tell her I took your advice. And she was like, girl, you better listen when people be telling you things. And she was like, y'all about the same things. How you know? And that's all she said. That's all she said. And that was it. But I took it like it yeah, I took it deep. I took it deep. I act like I didn't take it surface, because how does she know that I'm about the same things? How do you know? How do you know? Like, I don't know how she knows, but women, we know things. We know things. So now that I've taken her advice, and I'm happy. Like, work is great. I love where I work. It's great. I love being of help, because that's really what I'm doing. I'm being of help and being of service. It's not stressful at all. The it's a very good space. I just have to the perfect is, I guess, what's too perfect, right? I guess I have to just deal with um, the lack or the seemingly lack that I have, which I wasn't even like even paying attention to. It didn't feel like there was any lack at all. You know, I felt very abundant. I feel very abundant. I feel very grateful. I feel all of those good positive things. Like I'm just looking around because just everything that I'm looking at has transformed. It's transformed. And I'm like, okay, am I transforming too? It don't feel like it, these legs. Oh man. This sister said some shit to me yesterday that was so true. Oh man, I love her. I love her. I love truth speakers. I love true, authentic motherfuckers. I love people. I love everybody, right? But I love people who are just really like they true self. They don't care. Like they've reached a point. And I don't. I guess there's younger people like that. I don't think so though, cause I'm kind of sort of when I'm like compared to these people that I've recently interacted with, I am one of the younger people, you know, because they're in their 60s, 70s, some of them in their 80s. Shoot, I met a lady that's 100, you know, and she was at this event again. I met her last week at an event, and I seen her again at this event, and I'm just like, okay, okay. You know, that's where I should have went and got some daggone advice from, you know, about life, but I was enjoying the other ladies I was with. And yeah, she told me some real. I think you just get to a point where you just don't care. Like you just don't care. Like you care, but you just know who you is. So you just be who you are, you know, and that's what it is, you know. And so that's what I experience with these women, and that's where I am heading. Like I know who I am. I don't care, but I still do have that youthful. I want to call it youthful doubt. Youthful doubt, you know, because it's like, okay, this feels great. This feels perfect. I want to do A B C D E F G all the way to Z. But then my mind is like, girl, that's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. And I'm like, is it not appropriate? I mean, is it? I think it's only not appropriate if the other individual doesn't want to be do A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. I think that's what is inappropriate. Does these other people make it inappropriate? These things? Because if if I'm with the shenanigans and you're with the shenanigans, then our intellect and beings can navigate around those other perimeters or even within those other perimeters, you know. If there's a will, there's a way. That the only issue is the other individual. And that's where I'm like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a one sided, if I'm the only one that's because I'm a woman, you know, I feel like this, you know, and I just need to, you know, I'm also going through perimenopause, which is like before menopause. So my hormones is like a teenager times a zillion. Is that because that was happening? You know, these are things. So is it just me? So I've been acting like it's just me. I've been acting like it's just me, and I just need to. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. We will see. Time will tell if it's just me. If it's just me, then I will go through and deal with me, and it will pass. You know, if it's not just me, I have no idea. If it's not just me, um, I don't know what to say. If it's not just me, if it's not just me, um, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at this juncture. Happy Sunday, people. Enjoy your Sunday, um, and get some rest. And I'm excited, and I'm grateful, and I'm full, full, full of emotions. And I'm gonna channel all of that to my music and release it tomorrow through song. Because yeah, that's the only way I get to release for this time being. I would love to release other ways. I've been writing more. Look. Let's see. Let's talk about my book a little bit. I stopped writing my book because I started writing it during the eclipse, and it's a fictional book, but it also is based on experiences that I've had. So when I started, even though these are fictional characters in the book, when I started like writing the certain experience of the main character, oh my god, I can't even think of her name now. Um, anyway, the main one of the main characters, when I started writing her experiences, right, I got emotional and I was like, okay, I don't want to revisit that stuff. So I'm going to pause this for right now. I started working on the first chapter though, and it's cool. Oh, it's cool. I look to publish it. That's another thing that I forgot to do yesterday, but it's okay because I'm pretty sure I have the publisher's information. They gave me a booklet. They got a whole bunch of people. There's a black publishing company, and I would love for them to be my publisher. So anyway, I'm grateful. That's what it is. I'm grateful. Yes, I've been through that sometimes. It's one of my want to get to it. But with that being said, everybody enjoy your Sunday. Remember Soul Food Saturdays. I may have a co-host this Soul Food coming back Soul Food Saturdays because oh my God, again, following people's suggestions. Some people, the people who suggest, I can't even get the words out. That when I followed the not suggestions, well, I followed the instructions. These were instructions. Go have a conversation. Go do that. Did that. Boom. Everything's great, right? But it's a great that I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm just there. I just show up and I'm just there. Well, I'm supposed to be there, right? So I'm there. I'm supposed to be there, and this individual like comes to me, like directly to me, like, hey, what's up? And it was my first time seeing the individual, but I would say I'm used to, um, but I've experienced stuff like that before, where I don't know how to describe it, but people just greet me very warmly, even if they've never seen me before. I don't know if that the best way I could describe it is that they just feel me, and they like it and they come because I've experienced the opposite. People who feel me, they're just like they start to uh either attack me with their energy or verbally. Like, what the fuck? Like, hold up, what happened? I don't even know you. Why are you so mad? Why are you so angry with me? I don't even know you. What the fuck? I'm just existing. My existence is pissing you off. You don't even. We haven't even had an interaction. But that's very few. That doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often. What happens more often is people are just like, "Hey," and most of the time it's a mutual thing. Most of the time it's a mutual thing. I do have this African guy that's a little strange, because he has that type of thing, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't trust you though. What are your intentions? I'm asking you, sir. What you want? What you want, because see, what you want, I might want the same thing, but I want more. You say you're not able to do that, so I don't want that. I don't want just that. Anyway though. Back to the individual. He's an amazing individual. He's into radio, and we're gonna probably be collaborating. So it's a very good chance for my Soulful Saturday relaunch, and I'm still in the book. So if you have that book, or if you're just listening to me read the book, cool. Bear with me. I am also a mother. I am also a student. There are other things in my life going on outside. I am also a singer outside of this podcast. However, I am returning to Soulful Saturdays after the actual New Year, after spring equinox, which is a week away. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's about to happen this new year? Because these weeks leading up to this new year, oh my God. 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 I'm just like, been meet, I have been meeting amazing souls or reuniting with amazing souls. It almost feels like reuniting with amazing souls. Like it doesn't feel new, even though it's new. And they're all amazing. They're all amazing. But it's only been one. Well, my co host is a male. And, oh my, I'll plug up the phone. My co-host is a male. He's an amazing soul. But he's an amazing friend. So it's not. I don't have any shit. Hold up, my phone's about to go down. Anyway, happy Sunday. Stay tuned. I'll be back with Soulful Saturdays after spring equinox. So probably the first week, probably new moon, April. I'll be back with Soulful Saturdays, which is not far away. That's like only a couple of weeks away. So just watch my vlogs, enjoy the content. There's a whole bunch of other videos if you're new to this channel that you can check out and just see, learn more about me and my perspectives of life, and maybe they will inspire you to evolve your perspective, or maybe they align with the perspectives you already have. Do grab some merch as well. I will put the links in the bio. YouTube takes a little while to publish live videos, but it will be published probably sometime today. Thank you for tuning in to the SupaTea Podcast Show. And Soulful Saturday will be in the studio space. So I'm looking forward to it. But I still will do my vlogs, and I still will utilize this as my safe space to ventilate, because it's just what it is. And I encourage you, if you don't have a safe space to ventilate, create it. Create it. Because your ventilation could be motivation and inspiration for others who may be going through something similar. So don't hold your emotions inside. Be wise with them. Don't just act on them, but express yourself. Be true to yourself. Be your authentic self. Love yourself. Love others. And let's keep on evolving, people, because New Earth is here.